Defense wins the game tonight, y'all. What's going on, folks? What's up, YouTube and everybody else and all that other good shit, whatever. Defense wins the game tonight. I tell you who didn't help. It almost cost us the game. Danny No Knees, y'all favorite player. That boy, man, he sit his ass down expeditiously. You hear me? I'm tired of it, bro. Tired of this dude, man. Anyway, we got some stuff to talk about, man. First things first, the rumors that are swirling around in the NBA and all that other good stuff. I keep hearing that we're attempting to make a trade for Kyle Lowry. How much truth to it? Who knows? We'll see. If it happens, yeah. If that happens, man, yeah. If that happens, we need that. We need that ASAP. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry bringing that defense. He's going to give us the points we need. He got the leadership. He's able to be consistent on both sides of the rock. You know what I'm saying? So that'd definitely be a good look. You know what I mean? You bring him in, you know, you're going to get everything I just said. The defense, you're going to get the offense. You know, you're going to get the leadership. We need all of that. All of it. What's it going to take for it to happen? We're going to have to give up 9 times out of 10. Maxey, his upside is crazy, man. I don't want him to go, but at the end of the day, he may, for Kyle Lowry, and Toronto's not looking for Ben to go or you know what I'm saying? Somebody that has a major part in this team to go for another player. Man, pull the trigger. And I really hope that Morley does pull the trigger when it comes to this. Like, if this is really true, if this is what it is, pull the trigger. If you got to give up Maxey, you know, and another player, do it. Not a Ben, not Tobias, you know, but, you know, in my head, in my eyes, I feel like Maxey and Danny Green should do it. Get Danny the hell out of here. Bro. He ain't it. He ain't it. He almost cost us the game tonight. He the only player that didn't go over 11 points tonight. But nonetheless, he scored 11 tonight. What he had? Danny had 11, 5, and 2. He had a productive night, give or take. I mean, you know. Okay. 11, 5, and 2. Solid for you, dude. But defensively, Danny Green, of course, again, every night, you know, he ain't got no knees, bro. He can't, I don't know what it is, dog. Like, he lacks something on the defensive side. I'm sorry. He just does. You know, something about Danny is just, it's not working. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bash Danny, but, you know, I'm trying to stay away from it because I talk about Danny every game. But the point, you know what I'm saying? Like, every game he does something that he be fucking up, man. But tonight, he could have lost us this game late in the fourth. Like, late, when I'm talking late, I mean like 30-something seconds left in the game. We could have lost us this game. He had a turnover that you know, they came down, hit the, you know, fast break, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you did see the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, Danny turned the ball over, going across half court, trying to pass the ball across court, which made no sense because nobody was on him. Wasn't really no pressure. He could have held the ball. He tried to throw the ball across court, and Toronto was pretty much in the fouling to stop the clock mode. You know what I'm saying? I think we was up like 6, maybe 9 at the time. But yeah, just being reckless, being careless for no reason. He almost cost us his game. And then right after that, he almost turned the ball over on the inbound. So yeah, just another reason why I say Danny got to go. I mean, I'm sorry. Y'all don't agree with me, that's fine. But, bro, come on, man. But yeah, dog, look, man. If we got to give up Tyrese Maxey and Danny Green to bring in Kyle Lowry, do it. You know, I'm pretty sure Morley is on the case. You dig what I'm saying? I don't doubt the ball, you know what I'm saying? But something got to happen, and something needs to happen now, ASAP. I will say this. We didn't have no Seth tonight. Korkmaz was starting in place of Seth, and Korkmaz went off tonight in Korkmaz fashion. Let's put it that way. In the first quarter, Korkmaz was going crazy. He was going nuts. In the first quarter, I believe he scored 12 points. I'm sorry, nope. Korkmaz went in the first quarter for 16 points. You know, he went for 16 points in the first quarter. He balled out. I mean, he ended the game with 19, 7 boards and 2 assists. But he balled out, bro. Korkmaz was 1 for 6 from the field in the past 6 games, I believe, or something like that. So, you know, Korkmaz went and did his due diligence tonight. He did his due diligence tonight. You know what I'm saying? I give him tonight. He did good. He did good. The bench played solid in the first half. Solid. The rest of the game, they disappeared. Shake had a pretty good game. Well, I mean, I really can't really say he had a pretty good game. He hit big shots tonight. He scored 11, had 1 board, 2 assists. But he hit big shots tonight when they counted. When Toronto was making a run, those were them shots came in. You know what I'm saying? So he hit big shots tonight. He did pretty good. He played solid. What else? The defense in the first half, pretty much all game, honestly, I'm not going to hold you. The defense played solid up until like the fourth quarter. They started letting Toronto come back. Started playing sloppy. Wasn't a lot of good closeouts going on. The turnovers on offense was starting to get crazy and sloppy in that fourth quarter. I think they ended the game in like 18 turnovers. It's around 8 average per game, which is terrible, but yeah. They played solid in that first half, though. They played real good, especially the first quarter. First quarter, we ended the quarter up. It was 37-18 in the first quarter. They played real solid in the first quarter. They played great in the first quarter, defensive-wise. The second team, the bench players, I'm talking about Dwight and them. They played solid tonight in that first quarter. Then as the game started going on, Toronto started getting to a little rhythm. You know, they fell off the wagon a little bit, but nonetheless, they ended the game not too bad as far as the second team goes, as far as, you know, defensively. The bench only gave us, I want to say, 22 to 23 points tonight to Toronto's 30-something points off the bench. That's not good enough. It's not going to get it. You know, it's not going to get it done. It got it done tonight. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to get it done. And the reason why it got it done tonight was because Korkmaz with that 19. Let's be honest, because I'm going to tell y'all what the stats are for tonight's game. Yeah. Joel had a tough night scoring tonight. Ben didn't go over 20 tonight. Hell, let me see what Ben had. Ben had 13 tonight. And he may have had more. He may have had more points by the end of the game. I didn't check the actual end stats. I checked the stats around the time of, I want to say like 10 seconds left in the game. I think Tobias shot 2 free throws. So Tobias may have had 23 tonight. But Joel, at the time I checked the stats, had 17, 11, and 2. He had a bad shooting night tonight, man. Yeah. All right, so through 3/4 of the game, Joel went 3 for 12 and had 13 points by the end of the third quarter. He came out of the game with 17, 11, and 2. Ben for the game, 13, 9, and 7. We got the W. Tobias, I think Tobias is the only one who may have had more points than what I'm about to tell y'all. He had 21, 7, and 5. Like I said, again, he may have had more points than what I just gave y'all, 21, 7, and 5. But nonetheless, we got the W. A W is a W. I take it, but we got to get better. And we got to get better ASAP. We need help, especially off of the bench. But I feel like if we were able to bring in a Kyle Lowry, that's going to help even more with scoring as far as the starters go. And then somehow, in some way, I feel like that leadership would bring something. I just feel like the bench is just scared. They know when the bench comes in the game, they just shoot threes. It's sloppy play. The turnovers go up. 3-point shooting goes up. Not the average, not the field goals made. I'm just saying tossing the rock up for threes go up. Turnovers, the defensive, it drops. You know what I'm saying? It's turnovers, bro. Turnovers is killing us as far, especially when the second team come in. Turnovers and then defensive stops. It's like we don't get any when that second team comes in. We definitely need help for the bench. We definitely need help. We definitely need another scorer. So, I mean, if we were able to bring in Kyle Lowry, that's definitely going to help. But if we could bring in somebody, maybe 1 or 2 players for the bench. We need assistance on the bench, off of the bench. We need it bad. Now, like I said, Shake started getting, he was hitting some shots tonight. He was hitting some shots. Most of them was from 3, but he was hitting some shots. Hopefully he can keep it up. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But the defense is accountable for the Raptors' comeback for sure, 100% fact. I don't want to bash Danny Green, man. He's a professional basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much you really can do, but Danny is accountable for a lot of mistakes. Not saying a lot of other players aren't. Not saying that Joel isn't, Tobias, Ben, you know what I'm saying? Whoever. I'm just saying, when you look at the game, you watch the game, Danny Green is accountable for a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes, man. Like I've said in other videos, I like Danny Green. I don't like him starting. I just don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I mean, it just is what it is. I don't like Danny Green starting. We did not have Seth tonight, like I said before. Korkmaz started in Seth's place. Korkmaz had a great game tonight. Just keep it a buck. He didn't give us the scoring late in the game. He gave us most of his scoring in the first quarter, but Korkmaz ended the game with 19 points. He was second man high. You know what I'm saying? So shit. So yeah, all right. So yeah, I was right. So Tobias, no, I was wrong. Tobias had 23 instead of 21. But everything else is, sold up pretty much. And Joel had 18, not 17. My bad. But everything else is sold up. You know what I mean? Even with Ben only dropping 13, he still had a good game, bro. He still was dominant. He still was being aggressive. So, for those naysayers of Ben, kick rocks. He didn't score 25, 30, 40, whatever, but he still was being aggressive. He still did what he was supposed to do. And he almost came out of it with a triple-double, per usual. So, lay the hell off of Ben. Joel had an off night. He had an off night the other night too. It's something about that. I feel like teams are really starting to. They're going to play small against the Sixers because for whatever reason, I haven't really like dove into it or, you know what I'm saying, whatever when it comes to it. But for whatever reason, Toronto has pretty much gave the league the blueprint for Joel. You go small. They're quicker, faster. You know, they shoot more threes. They can hit threes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's looking like for that. But we got a W tonight. I'll take the win any day, of course. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm trying my hardest not to bash Danny because I like Danny. But something ain't right, man. Something ain't right, bro. I don't know what it is. Something ain't right. You know what I mean? So, but the bench at one point was outscoring. In the first half, the bench outscored the Raptors bench 14-4. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I do know turnovers killed us. You know, you turning the ball over 18 to 20 times a game, that's going to hurt. But the bench not being able to eclipse 30-plus points is also going to hurt too. We need help off that bench. We need help bad. You know. Now, if we were able to trade for Kyle Lowry, maybe for Tyrese, Maxey, and Danny Green, and possibly maybe get a pick out of that trade also, that could help. Or another player out of that, that'll definitely help. But we need somebody to help off of this bench. I don't know how this will not benefit, but how you know, a trade to get Kyle Lowry would help the bench. But we need help off the bench. You know, we can have Kyle Lowry starting, come in here starting, pushing point, you know, with him and Ben push point, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, but we still need help off that bench, man. The bench is not producing. They're not. Now, if Korkmaz is out of his slump or whatever you want to call it, then cool. Korkmaz would definitely help the bench. Shake coming back, trying to get back into his groove, that is definitely going to help. You know, when Seth comes back off of this injury of his ankle, you know, and he comes back and is able to produce just even half of what he was prior to the COVID, that's definitely going to help. I still say that we're coming out of the East. Listen, who off the Nets, because that's the team that everybody's saying is going to the chip, is going to play the Lakers, right? Now, we play the Nets in the playoffs. This is not including a trade, bringing anybody in here. Who's guarding Joel from the Nets? Who's guarding? Please get in the comment section. Tell me who's guarding Joel off of the Nets. Who? They could double team, triple team, all that. Who's guarding Joel? And if Joel is double team, triple team, and they stop Joel that way, Tobias, Ben, who's guarding them? Frees up everything. And then you come down, you get on defense. We got Ben D'ing up KD. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, bro. I know what y'all boy, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, that's fine. But what I'm saying to you is, this team is coming out of the East. We get Kyle Lowry, then it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee, but what I'm saying to you is it's gonna be way harder for the Nets to beat us if we get Kyle Lowry, or if we get, even if we just get somebody to come off the bench and give us consistent points and play consistent defense. It's gonna be way harder for the Nets to beat us with those three, with the three that we have. Keeping it a buck. You don't like it? I don't give a. It is what it is. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. But at the end of the day, tonight's game, we got a W. It was a good W. It was a solid W. You know what I'm saying? We finally snapped a 16 or 15 game losing streak in Toronto, or against Toronto on the road, because they're playing in Tampa, I believe. But nonetheless, we got a W tonight. We finally end or snap a losing streak against Toronto when we're playing away. So that's a good thing. You know, it's good to see that even though Joel doesn't score 25 points, which he did, he snapped his streak of scoring 25 points per game tonight, with only dropping 17. But like I said, it's good to see, like I was about to say, it's good to see Joel is not needed to have, we don't need Joel to drop 25 points to get a W against a solid team. That gives these youngins some confidence. Listen, y'all know what y'all doing. We got a squad. Keep balling. And if we're able to bring somebody in here that's going to give us that help, let's do it. Pull the trigger. Let's get it. Without giving up our core players. Straight like that. So, with that being said, shout out to the Sixers for this W tonight. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. Shout out to all the Sixers fans and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that's watching the videos. But without further ado, y'all know the routine. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Stay away from that negative-ish, man. I'm going to holler at y'all the next game in the next video. Peace out.